jazz lovers around the world to New York City. We're in front of the Met, 83rd Street and 5th Avenue. This is June 5th, 2021, Saturday afternoon, sun's out. New York City is alive and well. It is cooking here. This is Time to Swing Tour Part 3, Canada and Russia. You can't mention Canada and swing without starting with the great Oscar Peterson. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start this tour. Oscar Peterson.
Hi there, my name is swimg Peterson. I'm a producer, artist representative, and the youngest daughter of jazz pianist Oscar Peterson, who is right there watching over us. I'm coming to you from Toronto, Canada. My dad was originally from Montreal and then moved to Toronto later in his life, and this is where he stayed. Growing up surrounded by jazz music equipped me with the tools that I hold closest each day of my life. Jazz taught me about leadership, jazz taught me about love, jazz taught me about respect, and of course jazz taught me about excellence. One of the most beautiful things, to me at least, is musicians from all walks of life coming together because they speak one universal language, music. And with that, I do believe it's time to swing.
Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made for it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise.
Thank you, Diana Krall. That's a young Joe Farnsworth, Peter Bernstein, and Paul Gill there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're standing outside the legendary Mittens Playhouse on 118th Street, St. Nicholas Ave. This is the home of bebop. Thelonious Monk, Charlie Christian, Kenny Clark. Arthur Taylor told me once that Philly Joe said, "AT, your playing makes me sick. You're too talented to rush like that. Meet me tomorrow down at Mittens." And they played duos here for 2 hours. Philly on piano, AT on brushes. And ever since that day, AT never rushed an 8 or 4. It's that love, it's that fellowship that came out of these doors right here and spread throughout the world. Billie Holiday sang here. How great was she? And I love Diana Krall. It was from her tour of Canada, thank you Kenny Washington for getting me on that gig, that I got to travel and play and meet a lot of great Canadian musicians. So like that tour in 1999, we're gonna start as far east as we can at St. John's and go to Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and then Newfoundland, and then I'll see you back before we head into Montreal. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to swing. Thank you, Diana Krall. Thank you, fellas from the East Coast. Now we're on to the soulful city of Montreal. I had one of my greatest experiences there playing at the Montreal Jazz Festival. I met Joe Williams and Oscar Peterson, and after the gig, I went to the great Biddles Jazz and Ribs Club, where I got to play one tune with the great Charles Biddles. Charles Biddles was a bad bass player with some big hands, and he had a beat, and I didn't know it, but he's from Philadelphia, so it all makes sense. Longtime friend of Oscar Peterson. He's also a great guitar player from up there, sunny Greenwich. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you one of the greats of all time, Mr. Oliver Jones, La Temps de Bellisseur. Bienvenue. Time to swing in Montreal.
Hello. My name is Oliver Jones from Montreal, and music is what brings us all together.
Hello, I'm Andre White from Montreal. Here's some swing.
Montreal. I'm very, very grateful for Black American music. Now it's time to swing.
Kevin Dean in Montreal, and it's swing time. Not springtime, swing time.
Why swing? Because nothing in nature is square.
Merci, Montreal. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting on the stoop in front of the apartment of the great Charlie Parker, Avenue B, 10th Street. He lived here between 1950 and 1955. In 1953, he went up to Toronto and played at Massey Hall, home of the so-called world's greatest jazz concert. Here to tell you all about it is our man in the streets, Toronto's own Morgan Childs. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to swing, Toronto style.
Hello jazz lovers from around the world. My name is Morgan Childs, and we're standing here in front of the iconic Massey Hall in downtown Toronto, Canada, one of the most famous concert halls in all of Canada. This is the site that was called the greatest jazz concert ever in 1953, with Dizzy Gillespie, Charlie Parker, Bud Powell, Charles Mingus, and Max Roach. Charlie Parker played a plastic Grafton saxophone, which is now at the American Jazz Museum in Kansas City, Bird's hometown. Unfortunately, they were up against a heavyweight fight, Rocky Marciano versus Jersey Joe Wolcott, and attendance was really spotty. Number 2 in our Toronto Jazz Festival tour, the Jazz Bistro, also on Victoria Street, just up the street from Massey Hall.
Hey everyone, I'm coming at you from downtown Toronto at the Rex Hotel. This is Toronto's hub of jazz and a community place to gather and play music.
Since the Rex opened its doors to live music in 1980, it has turned into a hub and community space for musicians, amateurs, fans, and students alike to gather and play music.
I thought I'd do a little something by Charlie Parker. So here's confirmation. Hope y'all enjoy.
There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he'll turn out to be someone who'll watch over me.
It's time to swing.
We swing all over the world.
Hi, I'm Phil Nimmons in Canada, and still playing my clarinet and swinging at 98 years young.
The moon belongs to everyone. The best things in life are free. The stars belong to everyone. They gleam there for you and me. The flowers in spring, the robins that sing, the moonbeams that shine, they're yours, they're mine, and love can come to everyone. The best things in life are free. The best things in life are free.
Hi, my name's Alex Dean. I'm a tenor saxophone player here in Toronto. I was lucky enough to do 10 albums with Rob McConnell and the Boss Brass and 3 albums with Rob McConnell's Tentet. He was a fantastic guy to work for and defined what we call the Toronto sound, which is recognized all around the world with his particular writing. It was a fantastic experience for me, and Rob was a great guy to work with, even though he was a little bit quirky at times. So thanks.
Thank you, Toronto. Wow, there's a lot of bad cats up here. Now we're headed to the territory of Winnipeg, featuring one of my great friends, great drummer, Curtis Nowasad. Time to swing.
Curtis Nowasad. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And man, what can I say that would do swing justice? It's joy, it's sorrow, it's pain, it's celebration, and above all, it's a testament to the resilience of Black Americans, creative beauty under the most impossible odds. And I'm grateful to be a part of this music.
Hi, this is Canadian bassist Luke Selleck, originally from Winnipeg, Canada, now living in Harlem. And to me, swing is something that is impossible to put into words, but you know it as soon as you hear it and feel it, and it's a feeling I've been chasing my whole life.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn Gould, and I'm originally from Winnipeg, Canada. To me, swing is a commitment to bring everything that you can to the moment, and this includes love, joy, sincerity, and community. And swing is an incredible artistic expression created by Black Americans in the face of persecution.
Thank you, PJ Perry. That's a bad cat there. Jazz lovers around the world, we are in front of 340 Bleecker Street. The club there used to be called Boomers. That's right. Cedar Walton, Sam Jones, Louis Hayes, Clifford Jordan, Head and Shoulders, Bleecker Street theme, all happened right here. The reason why I'm standing in this soulful place is I want to introduce the next area, Vancouver.
one of my favorite places in the world. There are so many great musicians there. And one of the great jazz ambassadors of the world lives there, Corey Weeds. He has a great jazz club called Frankie's Jazz, and he owns a great record company called Cellar Live. I just did a date there at Rudy Van Gelder's with my birthday bro, February 21st, in Henderson Smith, called The Lowdown. So from Boomers Live, we go to Cellar Live, Vancouver, Corey Weeds, and a bunch of great musicians. Time to swing Vancouver.
Hi, my name is Corey Weeds. I'm a saxophonist. I own Cellar Live Records and I present music all over Vancouver. I'm proud to be a Canadian. I'm really proud to be a British Columbian, and I'm honored to call Vancouver my home.
Hey everybody, my name is Kelby McNair. I'm standing here outside the historic Herman's Jazz Club here in Victoria, BC, Canada. This is our home club here, but also a place that all the greats come to when they come to the city. So why don't we go inside and see what's going on? Come on, follow me. Oh, we got a swinging band playing. Check it out, we'll see if we can do a little something. To swing and sing. Love you madly right on. Sounds like the lyric of a song. And since it's so, I thought you ought to know I love you.
Thank you so much, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're on to Russia. So before we go there, we have to make a stop off at the original Cafe Bohemia, 15 Barrow Street. That's right, this is the actual stage. You're kind enough to let us in. That's right, look at that. Bohemia After Dark. Heartbreaking the Jazz Messengers. OP. This is where it all happened. This is a powerful music. That's why it was able to spread to every nook and cranny of this world. Thank you, Canada, for your love of this music. Thank you, Cafe Bohemia, And now we're going on to Moscow, where I was first there with the great George Coleman. I was invited over by the great Igor Bootman. And I love to play there at the club Essay with Yakov Ono. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a flight over to Moscow. And then from Moscow, we're going to St. Petersburg. It's kind of emotional being down here, man. Bohemia after dark, you know what I'm saying? Now, this is really time to swing.
Hello to you, everybody. This is Valery Ponomarov, a jazz messenger. I played with Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers from the end of 1976 through the very end of 1980. Recorded with the Messengers, played all over the world, what's not. Wrote 2 books about my experiences with Art Blakey. Most incredible experiences I'm sharing with everybody in my books. And right now I'm wishing you absolute best. Keep on swinging. Thank you.
Hi, Alex Ipyagin is here.
Stars shining bright above you, night breezes seem to whisper I love you, birds singing in the sycamore tree, dream a little dream of me. It's time to swing.
It's time to swing. Pianist from Russia, welcoming you from Moscow Jazz Club SC, the best place in town to swing.
I'm Sergey Golovnya, Russian jazz musician, saxophone player, and art director of the International Jazz Festival, Коктебель Jazz Party. Welcome, my dear friends. It's time to swing.
Thank you, Moscow. There's a lot of great players there. Club SA, Igor Bootman's Jazz Club, and the Tchaikovsky Hall. I love it there. Anyways, we're going to take the overnight train to St. Petersburg. I'd have to say my favorite city in the world. Man, it's just full of culture, full of great jazz musicians, full of great art. The hi-hat, Don Severn, White Knights, and my favorite place, the Philharmonic with the maestro, David Gula-Shokin. My great friend, Ilya Lushtak, guitar player, he brought me over there. He's a great jazz ambassador for music over there and in New York City. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take the overnight train to St. Petersburg.
Welcome, jazz lovers. I'm Nikolai Zatolochny, bass player from St. Petersburg, Russia. We're standing here in front of beautiful church and legendary jazz club Дом 7. Всем привет из солнечного Питера. Мы здесь в Питере летом ходим с расстегнутыми куртками. So jazz is alive and well here, and it's time to swing.
Это моя история о встрече с Дюком Эллингтоном. Итак, 1971 год. Город наш назывался Ленинград. И вдруг мы видим, в городе появились афиши, причем в большом количестве, оркестр Дюка Эллингтона. Но на самом деле выяснилось, что это тур оркестра Дюка Эллингтона в Советский Союз. Я, конечно, вместе со своими друзьями эту пору. Это было потрясающее совершенно зрелище, ощущение. Мы долго после этого собрались, после концерта с друзьями и обсуждали до утра. Мы обсуждали долго, а утром, я вернулся уже под утро домой, но рано утром раздался звонок. Он ответил: с вами говорит инспектор управления культуры, такой-то назвался свою фамилию, и сообщил мне, что вы должны завтра собрать своих друзей, с которыми вы играете джаз. Мы знаем, что вы играете джаз. Так вот, этот человек сказал: вы должны завтра прийти в Дом дружбы к 3 часам дня. Ну, я увидел, что это, в общем, в принципе, все это никто меня не разыгрывает, это действительно реально. И стал, зал стал заполняться к 3 часам дня. И наступил момент, когда вдруг вошел Дюк Эллингтон, и с ним несколько музыкантов. У нас была приготовлена получасовая программа, какие-то 3-4 композиции, которые мы играли, а последнюю композицию я играл трио. С последним звуком аккорда, и стал что-то говорить, но там была переводчица. И сказала мне по-английски: "No, you are gangster. If you come to New York, no chance to get job to us." Этот момент, кстати, был запечатлен одним из корреспондентов New York Times. Эта фотография, так она помещена была дальше в его книгу «Music My Mistress». И видно, как была оформлена сцена, это очень важно. Посередине сцены стоял рояль, конечно, а на задник сцены был украшен. Вот вся история.
Thank you, St. Petersburg, Russia. That's one of the greatest cities in the world. Thank you, Maestro, and thank you, Big Nick, for all the help. Can you imagine the Maestro and Duke Ellington hanging out? Anyways, thank you for all the great musicians up in Canada and Russia that took the time, the effort, and energy during this pandemic to make these videos for the joy of jazz lovers around the world, to show that there's good people everywhere in this world. Positivity and love always win. On that note, I'm a little depleted, so I gotta refuel my swing, and the only guy that can do that is the great Carlos Abadi. What time is it, bro?
Time to swing, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna go down the small of the time to swing, Carlos. Come on, lady. Man, one of the pillars of jazz here, Carlos. What time is it, bro?
Time to swing, sir.
Refuel, relax. See, Sean,